Hello pilots and ground crew, George from the future here. Just before the video starts, I forgot to mention the prices. A little bit dearer than the Flint 10. This runs at about £13. If I remember, I will put up a picture now. Hopefully you can see that and see the prices from banggood.com. Okay then, back to the video in 3, 2, 1. Hello pilots and ground crew, welcome back to my channel. A few days ago I posted a video showing you, let me zoom out, sorry, way wrong way, come on, showing you me Skyzone S140, which I had a big crash, bust all the props, snapped the receiver off, completely snapped the receiver, thrown that away. This is the VTX, that's fine. Bust a wire, but sorted that out. But yeah, I needed a new receiver for it, so let me just zoom back in again now. There you go, and you'll see the new receiver. I was using, go into focus, thank you, nice camera. Freaking hell, what am I smoking? Yeah, I was using the Flint 10 receiver, which I'll show you in a sec to compare sizes. However, I thought let's have a change and go to this little bugger. Right, it's the iRangeX Fli14. Right, now you couldn't really put this on a 250 size quad, I'll tell you that right now. Right, it's for your micros, your 3-inch, your 2-inch size quads and stuff like that. Right. Your distance, you're looking at 2, maybe 300 feet. Right, so it's not for long range or out like that. Like I said, it's just to replace the receiver I had on my Skyzone little 3-inch, right, for whizzing around the trees and buzzing about and stuff. But yeah, it's a tiny little thing. If we just compare real quick, this is the Flint 10. Alright, that got damaged. I've tried to repair it actually, put some new cables on here, but it didn't work. But it's one of them things. But this is the Flint 10, and you can see it's a lot smaller than the original Flint 10. And just to give you a comparison, that's a bog standard, which you can't see at all. There you go. I'll tell you what, zoom out a little bit more. Wrong way again. There you go. Yeah. We've got a bog standard receiver, right? This is for a Futaba. I've just took the casing off it just to make it a bit thinner. Then we've got the Flint 10 and the new Flint 14. So I'll move them out the road again and just concentrate on this. Bloody hell, I'm gonna have to practice the zoom bloody button the time to do that. When you open the package, right, if that ever goes into focus, I'll tell you what, I'll give it a count of 3. 1, 2, no I'm not, I'm coming out a bit more. Will it focus now? Bloody hell, this video's good, thank you. When you open your package, you just get that little receiver and you get the wire. And all it is, your 3 wires, your yellow, black and red, which is your signal, your power and your ground, right? And you basically, you got a JST plugged straight into the receiver. The other end, it's got a little servo plug on, which is fine, but you'll cut that off and just solder it straight onto your wires, which I'll be doing straight onto your board. Right, so you won't be bothering with this little JST probably, this little servo connector. You'll just cut the wires there. I keep going out of shot, I'm sorry for that. Right, how do you bind it then? Well, I don't know if you'll see there, hopefully you will. It says band, and there is the smallest man. This is a toothpick, by the way, right? So you'll get an idea of how small it is. There's the smallest little band button, but when you press it, just like the Flint, you can actually feel it go down, right? Depress, right? That's how small it is. I just hold it in my finger and it's gone. You can just see the wire sticking out. It only weighs about 1 gram, so I mean the Flint 10 itself only weighed, if I remember off the top of my head, was about 3 grams, but this thing, yeah, it weighs 1 gram. It's got the tiniest little receiver wire coming off, whereas the Flint 10 had a couple of longer receiver wires. So we'll see how it goes. I have never used this before, so I have no idea. I might get 10 foot and it'll fall out the sky. However, right, I did a bit of checking, watched a bit of YouTube, read some reviews, checked on different things, and it seems okay for what I need for a little 3-inch, as I said, a little 3-inch poo, right? Nothing massive out. So for banding it, real quick, you plug it all in, connect it all up, right? You get your transmitter and you set your transmitter to bind, and then you push that little bind button down and then power up your quad, and it automatically binds. It has the RSSI built in, which basically, new pilots, you can actually see how strong your signal is from your transmitter in your hand to the receiver on your quad. Right, a little gauge pops up on your on-screen display. It looks like a volume adapter switch, if you know what I mean, and there's a number. It'll start at 99, and if it drops to 0, your quad falls out of the sky. Well, there again, if it drops to about 10, your quad will probably fall out of the sky. But that's if you want to do it, in case you want to push it all the way to the limit. But for me, I'll be flying close range anyhow on my little 3-inch. I don't push it too far. But it has all that. All you do is, once you've plugged it in, you go into Betaflight, you go to your ports, and off the top of my head, you go down to your bottom port, turn it on, then you go into your transmitter section, and activate in the top right of Betaflight, where you're on your transmitter. In the top right, you'll see a symbol saying RSSI for the signal. Right, and you set that to whatever channel you've got it set up on. It's not difficult. If you decide to do that and you have trouble, leave a comment, and I'll do another video basically showing you how to do it. Right, but it's bog simple, bog standard, right, quite easy. Right then, so there she is. There's not a lot I can tell you what I haven't already told you. Like I say, she weighs about a gram, right, and your little barn button and a little signal, and you get 200 to 300 feet away. And that's it. It's the Fli14. Their baby brother, but the newborn baby brother, shall we say, of the Flint 10, and it's meant to be pretty good. And because you haven't got all these cables to mess about with, right, you've just got a tiny little cable coming out the end there, as you can see, and that is small. I don't have a tape measure kicking about, but I'm guessing that's about 1 inch and a bit. Right. So it's nothing. Okay then, let's whack her in the model, take it to the field, and do a quick test flight and see how she goes. Okay then, pilots and ground crew, to the field. Well then, pilots, we're at the field. Right, I'll just show you how to set that antenna up. Hope you can see that little green stick sticking up there. As you can see, I've just plugged the battery in, ready to go. That's the FPV antenna, and that's the receiver antenna. It's on one of the little plastic receiver tires. Right then, when you're watching the video, I've got the RSSI set up, so you can see what the actual receiver. It's sort of like it tells you the power level. It'll be on the bottom left. I'll show you it through DVR so you can see it. See, it'll be on the bottom left, just above the battery voltage. Right, and it'll probably start around about the 99%. And then as you start to fly, the further away it'll start to drop, and then it lets you know how far away you can actually fly without losing power. Basically, it tells you the signal strength from the receiver on the quad to your actual transmitter. Right then, I've just done a quick line of sight, so I've done a quick little test flight, shall we say. So let's get her into the air and see if I can how far it'll reach. If I show you the other side of the field, as you're looking at it over there where them trees are, that's about 300 feet away, round about 300 feet. That corner there, all the way down there, is about 400 feet. But if I can reach them trees, yeah, if I can reach them trees, I'll be happy. But like I say, it's only a little receiver, so let's see what happens then. Let's get her into the air. Wish me luck. Well then pilots, I was quite happy with that actually. Yeah, got back in the car a bit warmer. 10th of July, we've had some gorgeous weather and all of a sudden 10th of July and it's changed. It's gone cloudy and a bit breezy and a bit chilly. Has summer gone for 2018? We shall see. We shall see. Anyhow, back to the video. Yeah, obviously I haven't watched it yet, but like I said, I'll show the DVR footage, which probably won't be great because DVR footage is never as good as what you actually see in the goggles. Right, but the reason why I'm doing it is DVR, so you can actually see the RSSI signal. Like I said at the beginning, or a few minutes ago shall we say, it looks more like, you know, like on your mobile phones where you get the bars that go down as your power level goes out. It looks a bit like that with numbers that'll fluctuate depending on the signal strength. I've got mine set just to on the left, you'll see my battery voltage, and just above it, and that's where the RSSI is, and that tells you how strong the signal is from the transmitter in your hand to the actual quad. That bit's for new pilots who might not realise what that's for. It comes in very handy at times, because also depending on how you got it set up, your transmitter will beep to say, hey, you're pushing it, we're getting a bit of signal break up here. But at least you can see on your goggles, if you see it dropping really low, you think turn around, come back a bit before it drops out the sky. But like I said, considering it's a reasonably cheap little receiver and it's tiny, and that tiny little antenna that comes off the end, I wasn't expecting too much. I must be honest, I wasn't expecting too much. I was thinking, yeah, 50 feet and she'll fall out the bleeding sky. But I was quite happily surprised. For me, little 3-inch quad, right? It'd be pointless putting that on a 5-inch quad for blasting about and round the fields and all that sort of stuff. It'd be pointless. It'd just drop out the sky instantly. But for more reasonable close range, for like you saw around the field, like I say, the other side of the field's about 300 feet away, right? And I think I dropped down to about 26 at one point or something like that. on the reader, you'll see it on the video, and so will I when I watch it back. But no, I didn't get any breakup, so for what I'll be using it for, my little 3-inch, I can recommend this. I really can recommend it. It's a good little receiver. It's tiny, right? It won't take up any room in your quad, and like I say, it only weighs a bloody gram. So check one out, links in the description, banggood.com. It's the by iRangeX Fli14. If I got all them letters jumbled up, I'm sorry. Anyhow, pilots and ground crew, there's my review, there's my test flight, and I'm a happy camper. I just might get another one, right? So I've got a spare, because at the moment they're on offer, right? So it's always good to have spares when stuff's on offer. Okay then, thanks for watching. If you liked, please subscribe, leave thumbs up, leave thumbs down if you didn't like it. But cheers, and I'll catch you next time, pilots and ground crew.